Hey guys, we're building in public. We're building something quite cool. Called Aries. I don't know if you guys can hear my audio. Let me just test something quickly. Can you guys hear me? Okay, nice. Okay, this is our first video. Alright. I'm gonna be it's a bit too loud. We're gonna be building in public. We're building a tool called Aries.ai. And what this is essentially a workflow tool that you can use to create any kind of workflow you can imagine using an AI co-pilot. So we've been building this for quite a while now, and we're just gonna go ahead and finish the product. But to give you a rundown, we've been doing this for 2 months, 3 months now, and I just decided it's a good time to go live and start building the tool in public. So I know you've heard of make.com and all these other cool tools like NA10, and I used this for quite a while, and I want to essentially make a tool that allows you to create these kind of cool workflows in literally minutes just by speaking to an AI model. So this is what we've built so far. As you can see, it's a node style workflow similar to NA10 that lets you create these nodes together, and you can connect with up to 1,000 integrations, and you can also add your own custom APIs. So we've been building this for, as I said, like 2-3 months now, and I just decided it's probably a good time to go public. We're gonna launch soon. We're gonna launch in like 2-3 weeks, and yeah, it's gonna be exciting to launch the product. So as you can see, what we're doing here is we are creating this workflow, and I'm just testing the AI model right now from the tool that we're building, and I'm trying to see if there's any bugs out. Like this is actually a pretty big bug. I don't know why this is happening. When I open this cell, yeah, don't know why that is kind of weird. Yeah, okay, let's see why that's happening. Oh, actually, never mind. It seems to be getting a row, but yeah, I think I would. It's a weird bug. Yeah, okay. I don't know why that's happening. So it seems to be leaving a bit of space. There's double pagination going on here. Seems to be double. Actually, I think it's like when it's yeah. Okay. Weird space left on the right side, and even though there is no columns there, seems to paginate to an empty space. Another bug is why is there two paginations going on here? There's double pagination. There seems to be double pagination on the right side. Okay, we're just gonna send it and see what's up. How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? Okay, no one's there. No. Yeah, there seems to be double pagination going on here on the right side. Should only be one pagination. So I don't know why there is double pagination. That's kind of weird. How do we fix that? Only the outer pagination is the correct one. See here, like if I push to the right side, Yeah, now it's working. I don't know why this is happening. There's an issue here. So okay, yeah, yeah. There's actually like, um, huh, what is this pagination here? Yeah, there's also pagination going on. I understand the table and workflow pagination in the bottom, but don't understand why there's pagination beneath the table. I need to put my laptop in charge. Right, let's get back to work. Finish this off. Yeah. All right, let's get back to it. So, seems to be a bug here where there's like double pagination going on here, and then a bit of pagination going on here. Don't know why that's caused by, but UI bug. We need to fix it. Let me just play this music so you guys don't get some sound going on here. All right, let's get on it. All right, so yeah, we need to fix this double pagination bug. I can see the issue. The data table has an inner. Okay, cool. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna restart this, and I'm gonna turn on my MCP server to test a bunch of stuff out, all the bugs need fixing and whatnot. So we have an MCP. Okay, let me just turn this one off. Okay. All right, so there's some bugs in here. All right. No needed. All right, cool. Okay. Your response is stored separately. This is likely never triggered anymore. Harmless but dead code. Findings, dead unnecessary code. Low priority cleanup. Can you confirm this is actually low priority cleanups? All right. Okay. I'm going to turn on a new code session. And I have a skill. It's called Copilot Evolution version 3. It's the most amazing skill in the world. It's basically, we turn on this version 3 skill. What we're going to do is going to go set this a magic. All right, so this is where it gets kind of cool. So we have this MCP server that's connected to our tool. What does it creates these workflows? I could just use it. I could just like test it in the UI, but the thing is like it burns a lot of credits, and I'm spending like $1,000 a month on the um, Claude code subscriptions. So I just thought maybe it's not about keep going, bro. You'll make it for sure. I really appreciate that, my good friend. You know, I kind of have already made it. I mean, we do have another business that is doing pretty well, and I've actually launched some products in the past. So, but we haven't made it. Like, I want to make like $100 million of this. I think it's possible. Um, we want to make like a lot of money with this, and yeah, that's the goal. So thank you so much, Sijo Visuals. Really appreciate that. Okay, so let's see. Let's see. So now what it's doing here is saying, okay, what kind of workflow do you want to create? So what it's going to do is it's going to go here. It's going to create one of these workflows, one of these APIs. We have one of these APIs. Let me just show you here. So we have a bunch of APIs connected. Oh, server's off. Goddamn server's off. Let me just turn on the server. Yeah. Okay. Can you turn? Okay. Genuinely low priority. No incorrect behavior or meaningful. The artifacts of the migration. Okay. Are you sure they're artifacts? If so, please remove them. But be careful to not break anything. Okay, so this is apparently, but wait a minute. Okay, this checks if the self value itself has a raw response. The key. I hope he doesn't break anything. Let me see. I'm gonna run dev. Alright, let's just run dev quick. Alright, let's see. We're gonna run dev, boys. We're gonna run dev. Alright. There we go, we ran dev. Perfect. So what we'll do is, yes, just, okay, which workflow do you want? New workflow. Let's try a new, okay, you know what, let's try this one. Let's create this one. So it's gonna create a new workflow now. So just to show you guys what's going on here. So this is a workflow that we created with our tool that anyone else can create, which extracts from YouTube SERP API, which is an API that we used. It gets the content summary from here, and then it will get the SERP Google Scholar, which right now, there we go. It gets the SERP Google Scholar, gets the top paper title, top paper link, and of course a virality score, which it's grabbed from. Oh, it's actually fixed the bug. It's fixed the double pagination bug, I think. Or has it? Don't know if it has. It's weird. We're gonna have to see if it actually fixed the bug. All right. So let's just see what's going on here. Full picture. Here's the issue. So it's making these changes now. All right. Yep. Yep. Break the code. Break the code. Because I love breaking code. Yes. Thank you AI for being so amazing. Breaking my code. Oh no. Broken it. Oh my god, you fucking broke it, you little bastard. You broke the bloody code. I just joined. What you building? Yeah, I'll give you a little overview, brother. So we're building like a make.com alternative. We're competing with the big dogs. So, oh, this is not good either. It's not sticking yet. So basically, what it is like you can actually just speak to the AI and it will create these workflows. These automated, like this is like a node, and it just creates it using your APIs. So with our tool, you can create these integrations. Oh, I can't show you now because it's broken, right? So it's not good timing. But once the once the AI model decides not to break my code, maybe I can show you. Please don't break my code. There we go. So give you an overview. This is one example, right? We have the HubSpot API integrated within our tool. So this is the HubSpot API. And what we're building is the ability for you to connect those APIs to the system, and you can play around with the APIs and you can do whatever you want. I mean, you can create workflows, you can create enrichments, you can reach out to people on LinkedIn. You can do everything you can imagine just by speaking to it. And yeah, that's basically kind of it. I mean, it's as simple as that. It's not more complicated than that. And you just need to speak to this AI model and it will create these workflows for you. So that is basically it. This one example, this is a good example. Like it's getting the SERPer results, as you can see. It's getting this results from Google, and then what it's doing is it's scraping the website. It first analyzes the website information, it summarizes it with AI, and then it will get all the results, and then it will basically scrape the website using Apify. And guess what? I didn't need to drag and drop any nodes. It's just done that. It's basically just done that automatically just by me speaking it to existence. So obviously, like, guys, I think like a lot of guys, they want to make these cool workflows and they just don't have time or they're just not technical. So we just want to make it easy for you guys. We want to make this easy. So this is what we're building right now, is for you to create really cool workflows without needing to, spend money on like Claude code and all these subscriptions, and without having to drag and drop nodes. I think those days are over. So that's basically what we're building, and it's working out pretty well, I'd say. It's getting there. It's getting there. Just trying to fix a few bugs here and there, so then I can release it to the public. But yeah, so I think there's another issue here. The model, I mean, I don't know about this one though. Hmm, Like, it's not. I mean, it's technically right. Like, it just looks a bit weird for it to be pushed. Like, all this should technically sticky. Yeah, it's just getting sticky on top of the table. Sounds great. I appreciate that, my friend. I really do appreciate that, and I really appreciate the engagement that you're giving. So, thank you, brother Xenon. Why don't you go ahead and subscribe? I mean, we're going to be building, and I can promise you that this will be a very big platform once it's ready. So you'll be the first guy to watch it happen. All right. So the refresh button needs to be stickied. The refresh button has to be stickied. Uh, okay, that's all I'm going to say. I think it knows. Front end design. You know what? Let's install the front end design skill. I think that's actually not bad. Install. Yeah, I think we're going to install this one. Install. All right. So what's going on here? So it's actually cleaning up the code now. So we got this old code. See. So here. So I just connected it to my MCP. It's actually creating a workflow right now. Let's see which one it's creating. Create recipe, WF5 news and media pipeline. So it's going to create this recipe right now called recipe WF5, 5. Yeah, news and media pipeline. So it's just going to create this one. And wow, see, as you can see here, what it's doing basically is it's connecting all these different APIs, and it's still doing it now. As you can see, it's connecting all these different APIs. What's your GTM and moat? Top Togs must be working on it. Yeah, there is a lot of people working on this already. I mean, there's Vellum.ai, and I've actually used their tool, but it's very slow and it doesn't work that well. Like, it's just horrible. And you need to, like, there has so many bugs, and I've kind of figured out, okay, how do we make this work without all these different bugs and like all these different issues? Because the AI models are not very trustworthy. Like, you can't actually rely on it to create these workflows quickly enough, and you just have to keep fixing and fixing and fixing. So I decided, let me do it in a way where we kind of have guardrails. So, like, before it even creates the inputs, it's validated first, and the validation approach is extremely important. So we scrape all the we scrape the JSON structure of the API, and then we validate the JSON structure. Okay, to make sure that any input data into any of these APIs, for example, this one here, right, formula, this one here, for example, right, it's validated first before it gets placed inside the API and enriched. And I do have a team that I'm actually hiring to build this out for me properly. But yeah, like, this is really good for like GTM, which is really cool that you're actually saying that it's perfect for GTM. I appreciate that, brother Xenon. I really appreciate that. We've been working on this for like 3 months now, and it's coming along very well. And I think it's going to save people a lot of time. I'm actually using it myself to like, I'm using it for Reddit. So what I do now is I have like this Reddit bot that I have just running in the background, just reaching out to people, and I've just done that in like 3 minutes just by speaking to the AI model. So this will be out very soon, and I think a lot of people will find a lot of use case in here. So as you can see, this whole workflow, for example, whilst I was speaking to you, it's made it. And there is actually one bug here. See, okay, there we go. It's done. All right, perfect. There's no bugs here. Let's go to the next page. Let me see actually, what is it doing? Create recipe, and now modify recipe. Okay, cool. Modify recipe, cool. Update column, update approach with that apply. All right. Okay, let's see what's going on. Batch reprocess. So now it's going to reprocess all this AI data, and boom. See this categorization. So it's categorizing the actual response with AI as well. So this is a configuration of the prompt. As you can see here, classify this tech news article into one category. I'm not even doing anything. Like, it's pretty insane what we built. So yeah, let's just see. Let's keep going. So it's done the SERPA web search, and that's getting this. Wait a minute. Oh, news category, perfect. So if you look at these nodes here, for example, right? The way that we built this is it looks at the dependency. So for example, this creates these dependencies. So this is how the branches are created. So instead of like drag and dropping the nodes, You don't need to do that anymore. You can just speak it to existence. And the reason I like this so much, I like this kind of workflow so much, instead of using Cursor and creating these GTM pipelines through Claude Code or Cursor, is because like you need to set up the back end and the front end, and then you have to set up the cron jobs. It's like too much. There's too much stuff going on there. So I'd rather just make a tool that does it all for you, and you don't have to worry about the code. You don't even need to think about the code. You can just literally go here and say, for example, I wanted to update this API configuration. I would just say, can you change the prompt to something more suitable and categorize based on, let's just say, I don't know, actually, what should we say? What should we say? What should we categorize it based on? Let's look at actually, okay. Can you categorize based on, this is already industry. So what I've done here is I've said that, and then it's going to send the column, the context, the everything here, available columns, and hopefully, let's just take a look. Yep, there we go. It's done it. So I didn't have to, I didn't even have to like waste my time on anything. It just did it, and it just recategorized it. Yep, it's that simple, guys. It's really that simple. So this is going to be a very interesting technology that we're releasing soon. So okay, let's see what's going on here. What's the MCP saying? Continuing with this phase AC expand array. Okay, so we're testing out expand array now. I'm just testing out expand array. Let's see. Let's hope it works. All right. Expand array. Let me play some music so you guys aren't bored. Yeah. By the way, if you guys want to sign up to the waitlist is here. We're going to launch it very soon. Aries.ai. Just go ahead and just sign up to it. I mean, you guys will see the progress. Once it's out, you guys will all have access to it. So, all right. So, all right. It didn't actually sticky that. I don't see it stickied. Oh, actually, no, it's not stickied. It's stickied only to the workflow area, but not globally. But that's wrong. All right. Also, this needs to be sticky too. Gear 2, please. Okay. Those are the two things that need to be stickied. All right. So let's see. Okay. So what is it doing now? Boom. Let's go here. Let's go here. Let's go here. All right. So okay. Workspace operation. Build paths. Work. All right. And what I like to do is after it does all these tests, I like to basically ask it, wait a minute, have you found any inconsistencies? So let's see. 11 is no, 2 rows of no hosting IP, 0 rows non-match. Let me try a value that should match. Whew, okay, so there is some inconsistencies there. Yeah, so this is actually empty for some reason. So see these bugs here, like this empty stuff. I don't know why that happens. Another issue I see is I don't know why, but it just shows like dashes all the time. So yeah, we need to fix this. Yeah, this is an issue. I mean, it's processing the data. Seems to be processing the data properly. Why can't I go? Oh, something's stuck here. Yeah, there's a bit of inconsistency. Yeah, it's a bit weird. This is a very weird bug. It's not a huge bug though, so we can just leave it be. But yeah, there's some weird inconsistency there. Weird inconsistencies showing up here and there, so that could be a pretty big problem. Yeah, I'm gonna actually send this to the AI model. Let's just send it here. There seems to be a weird inconsistency in which, like for a brief moment, it shows dash, and then it shows the data. For example, with the AI, instead of it showing Richmond icon, for example, it does eventually show the data, but this just looks a bit weird. Why do you think this is happening? All right. So what this is a skip marker. So what we've done here, AI has done is, it's gone here and it said, look, we only want this to run on this condition. If this is not null and hosting country is not United States, it will not run the node. Okay, so it will not run this node. So we've actually added conditional logic to it as well. So every time the AI creates a node within the workflow here, it won't run that node. It won't run that specific API call. So it's like pretty interesting if you want to create very complex workflows and you don't want to hit all the different APIs and you just want to hit specific API calls. So this will save you a lot of credits as well. So the only thing that I don't like about it, I still don't see it. Like, what the hell did it just do, bro? What the flip is this? Just like reverse the order, reversed it. What the hell? Bro, you reversed the order of the collapsing icons. Like now it says workflow on top and data on bottom. What did you just do? And also the gear icon and the refresh button is still not sticky globally. See, now it shows data on top of workflow button. Like, what's that about, bro? And it's still not sticky. Like, it's still, it's not really doing a good job here. As you can see, it's only sticky in the collapsed area, which is completely wrong. So you made it look worse and you didn't fix any of the bugs. Wait a minute, I'm sending it to the wrong bloody AI model. Hold on. This is the wrong one. This is meant to be this one. Okay. Actually, maybe let's just see. Let's see. Fixed it. Nope. All right. No, you didn't do anything right. Firstly, you changed like look at the collapse icons. The data is on showing on top, whereas the workflow is showing on the bottom, which is completely wrong, right? Because now when I click data, it's completely wrong. Well, now when I click data, it shows the workflow. Wait a minute. No, 1 second. What's going on? Wait, the hell? Yeah. Okay, let me just change this. Because now data is in the top and workflows in the bottom. So this looks confusing. Just look at the UI; it's horrible. And also the refresh is and the gear icons are still not sticky properly. I wanted look if I'm scroll to the right side, the gear icon and the refresh buttons should stay in their position. Yeah, do the work properly, bro. We're on a similar journey competing with big dogs. We're competing with Apollo Sales QL. Oh, awesome, man. What are you building, bro? Lead discovery platform. Hey, man. Let's connect, man. Let's connect. Give me your email. Let's connect. Like, we're looking to connect and partner with certain people. You know, it's the time to build agentic platforms. I think like this is the time to build agentic platforms. This is the time to really get your game up when it comes to building cool tools and like we can compete. We can easily compete now because we have these different uh you know softwares and whatnot that can help us really make it big. So yeah, man, just send me what you got, man. So what we got here is like this is stupid, right? Like it's just it's, like I don't know. This is a bit autistic sometimes, right? Like it has to be. It's crazy, man. Um, yeah. Anyways, so yeah, why is this in the top? Come on, man. You just messed things up. Now I needs to fix this. I'm gonna get angry. Yeah, I'm gonna get fucking pissed off. All right. Okay. Who's joining? Who's joining? I got like 5 people joining, 3 people joining. All right. So guys, I don't know if you guys are. I don't know if you guys joined earlier, but essentially what we're building is a kind of like a NA10 style kind of tool where it's like an NA10 plus Clay.com kind of tool where you can create unlimited workflows, any kind of workflows you can imagine, just by speaking it to existence. And I think it finally fixed the bug. It did indeed. It did indeed fix the bug, guys. I'm telling you, like you just gotta be a bit strict with the AI models, and it will do the thing that you asked for. So when I press this button, right, what happens is it'll expand the nodes, and it will show all the different APIs and the different tools that we're using. So I really like this. So you collapse all and expand all, and it shows all the different nodes and stuff like that. This is just the table. This is the data. So we're doing it using a UX similar to clay.com. I like clay.com a lot because the thing about clay is like you can see all the data right in front of you, so you can see what's going on, right? So that's why we're using a very similar UX to clay. But with the node style, we're using N10's kind of UX. And the reason I like N10 so much is because I feel like there's this thing about just seeing the workflow in front of you. You just kind of like, it just kind of like, wow, it just looks amazing, right? So the user experience, for me at least, if you have a node style workflow like this, where when you just click on it, oh, all right, that's another bug. It's just introducing weird bugs. All right, let me fix this. All right, so you fixed most of the issues, but now there's a black bar that um, goes above the branching. My legs. Please take a look at the screenshot. All right, let's play some music. Okay. Let's see what's going on here now. All right. So we passed all the tests. Passed all the tests. Did you identify any bugs? When it returns success with invalid IDs, does it run the rows again? Do we have a validation to block invalid IDs? Ah, can we fix this issue and make it case insensitive? So like, well, what the AI has done is it's running these the workflows, creating the workflows for me. So it's creating these workflows for me, and it's like testing whenever it finds a bug, and it just fixes the bug. So like it just found 3 bugs, and I've just created this skill to do that. I just created a skill which connects to our MCP tool. This is how I suggest everyone do it, by the way. Create an MCP tool that uses the functionality of your code to test out different things. I think UI testing is really good, but the thing is, UI testing is very extensive, and you can't cover all edge cases. Whereas when you connect to the backend directly through an MCP tool, you can run very extensive tests, and you can start stress testing very easily. So I always suggest that if you are going to run these validations, convert the tool that you're using into an MCP so that the AI can just run as many different configurations as possible. So yeah, let's see. I got another user joining. Hey, second user. Okay, you left. Who's actually Xenon? Are you the only guy that's like on the live right now? I wonder. Only you, right? Right? Xenon. Okay. All right. So let's run another. Let's run another workflow. Let's run another workflow. In fact, okay. Is it gonna fix this? Yes. 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 It's fixed it. It's fixed the bugs. Oh wait, there's still double pagination going on here now. Okay. There's still some double pagination going on here. On the right side, right? Only on the right, on the horizontal side. On the y-axis. Okay. Uh, yes, brother. Thank you for joining. You know what, man? Thank you for staying, man. I'm glad you're staying on and just like watching the live stream, and happy that you're interested in what we're building, man. All right. So ISP summary. Yeah, I actually want to know, what are you building, brother? Like, what are you building? I'm interested. Um, SalesQL, Apollo, Success.ai. Oh, Success.ai. Yeah. Building the next wave. Success.ai is actually quite interesting, and I suggest everyone uses this marketing technique. They have like these Pakistani guys, and they Pakistani people from like abroad, and they use like their Twitter accounts to promote their stuff online. And I know because I've actually seen a lot of these fake Twitter accounts. They're all Pakistani ones, and they just like create content every single day. And I know for a fact that's how they're growing the users. So it's like something that I'm gonna do as well. Because it just works, right? Just have like a farm of Twitter accounts posting, building in public. Would love to get your thoughts, bro. Tell me everything, man. I'm interested. Like, I like to hear like other founders, and know what they're building, because it kind of teaches me something and what I should be doing and what I shouldn't be doing. Because like I've got some, I run my own business, right? So we have a business that is generating a decent amount of revenue, but you know, I have some experience, but there's probably so much stuff that I just don't know. I've been doing this for 6 years, and only this year have I really made any success. So, there's so much stuff to learn, man. So I'm interested in hearing what you're doing and what you're building, Xenon. But yeah, okay, so let's see if it's fixed this issue. So double pagination. Oh, there we go. It just fixes everything. Actually, wait a minute. A bit weird. I don't see it anymore. I see it a second ago. I don't know why this double pagination is. I don't know what is causing it. I think it's fixed now. Maybe it's fixed. Okay, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, it's fixed. Okay, perfect. The only thing I'm scared about is they're gonna cause more bugs. That's what I'm worried about. So hopefully not. All right, automatic. Okay, perfect, perfect. So it's fixing all these bugs now. All right, perfect. Let's fix the bugs. Okay, we're gonna do another round of. We'll do another recipe. Let's create another workflow, and I'm gonna show you how it's done with our tool. So we have an MCP that everyone can actually eventually will be able to connect with, that directly connects with our tool. Let me see this. Okay, some more music. Da, 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 da. Right, bloody ads. Can you turn on the V3 skill and create a new recipe? Do we need a new registry? Have we finished our workflows from recent registry? Okay. All right. I think it's looking good now. I think that all the nodes are connected. So the cool thing is if I double click on one of these nodes, it will show all the data extracted from that API. If I double click it again, there you go. And I can just like click on this and it will show the cell response as well. I don't like it when it shows, yeah, it shouldn't show true. I don't know if I should fix that. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. Let's make a new registry. Xenon, man. What's going with you, man? All right. Let's say this. Yeah, I need to fix this. Okay. Well, it's the same issue. Yeah. Oh, this one is actually okay. Let me just do this. All right, Claude. We gotta take a screenshot. One thing I don't like is that when you click outside the these cells with markers like skip markers and retry markers and whatnot, doesn't seem to it doesn't seem to maintain its like state. It would it would show the value of the cell, or it would just show like an empty result. So if you look at the second screenshot with the skip marker, it shows empty result. I don't want it to empty the result. I want it to persist the skip the markers. Yeah. Okay. So for whoever's joining, we're building a tool that lets you create automated workflows in minutes just by speaking to it. So as you can see, these workflows, this is a workflow that we created which connects to a news API headline. It gets the articles, it categorizes the category of the news. It does a lookup on the URL, and the URL, it does a lookup on the URL of the website. And so it gives you the location, the IP, and all that cool stuff. And then gives the hosting ISP country city, ISP web search. So this, I think this searches the web for that ISP, and then it gets the ISP top results. And this is all done in we did this in like 1-2 minutes. I literally just asked it to create a random workflow, and it was able to do all this. And this is zero code. Like, we created a system that you can basically generate workflows without code, without drag and dropping NA10 workflows, without drag and dropping different fields, plain Arrow spreadsheets. It's just going to be an AI only platform where you can only speak to it and it will generate results. Because I want to keep it as simple as possible. I don't like complexity. I feel like if you can reduce complexity and increase productivity and efficiency as much as possible, you will create a tool that will do so well. I feel like that's going to be the case. So what we're building, as I said, is a replacement to make.com, potentially NA10, and all these other tools that are just like so heavy in you having to do things. I just decided, you know what? I don't want you guys to do anything. You just need to literally voice to text a workflow. That's what it's basically doing. And if you guys are in the GTM space, doing outreach, trying to get some leads, generate some leads, I made your life, well, we're about to make your life a lot easier because you can do that now with our tool. So we are actually using this right now to generate leads. We're booking like 10 calls every week with our tool. So we connected to our LinkedIn, something called Unipal. So we integrated it's actually integration within tool. We just decided, you know what, let's put a custom ingredient which connects to a Unipal API, which lets you reach out to people on LinkedIn without us having to create the code in the back end for you to do it. So you can put your own APIs in here as well. And we also have 1,000 APIs here. So I don't know if this has Unipal. This doesn't have Unipal, but we connected it with Unipal using a custom ingredient. And Unipal is a software that lets you reach out to people on LinkedIn and message and comment on people's posts. Unipal is really good, and we just decided, you know what? I don't want to code in Unipal into my software, but I want to make it accessible through my workflows, and we've done that. And by the way, these workflows, this endpoint can be created by speaking to the AI model as well. So you can just speak it. Can you integrate Unipal into the software? And it will integrate in minutes. So yeah, there's a lot of advantages with this software. If you guys are interested, you guys can sign up to our waitlist, Aries.ai. Go ahead and sign up. I think we already got like 10 people signing up from this uh, um, live. So yeah, I think if you guys are interested, go ahead and sign up to Aries.ai, and you guys will soon be able to access it for free. We potentially may open source it as well, just because I just can't be bothered, and I just don't care that much about money. So it's probably going to be free. All right. So let's take a look at this. Yes, perfect. So if I click on this, it still says pending right here. Actually, I think it was WF5. This one. Yes, perfect. So now if I click on the cell, it just stays there. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right. Now what we want to do is I'm going to go here. Which one is this one? It's creating a recipe. GitHub open source intelligence. Oh, that's cool. So it's creating a really, actually a very useful open source intelligence. So it's basically created a workflow which scrapes all of GitHub and then it searches the web. This is all right. That's actually pretty cool. I didn't expect it to do that, like without even me having to say anything. So Serper web search, okay, and let's just see what it does from here. I mean, by the way, guys, I'm not joking. I'm literally just asking the AI to create these workflows, and it's creating these workflows for me. So this tool is going to be insane once we release it. So what this workflow is doing, I've asked the AI to create a recipe which creates these. Oops, RPF don't use 0. Let me use a dot path donation from available fields. Okay. Phase 4B, checking web search. I don't know if it's doing everything I need it to though. Like, is it doing the expand to array? Fetch more stress test. Let's see. So now what it's going to do is going to fetch more results. It's going to fetch more results. It's gonna basically call the API and paginate it to get the next page. And then what it's going to do is once it paginates it, it will hit all these different API endpoints for each of the results. Oh, 100 results, as you can see. Now, if I go to the next page, please work. There we go. It's literally, bruh, bruh. Like, it's literally like doing everything now. That's crazy. Oh, we are very close, guys. We're close. We are this close to launching this to the public. So let's see if this is actually going to get us the data now. Okay, repo details. We got the repo details. All right, that's what I like to see. Okay, 200 results. Okay, okay. Yes, 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 yes. I don't know why this one takes so long. Um, this is meant to be instant. I don't get this one. Oh, maybe because we're doing fetch more, right? Fetch more may be different. Maybe it's a different scenario. Fetch more, fetch more, fetch more. Ooh, yes. Scan the subscribers. Scan the network count, and then it's saying dash for some reason, and then gets the network. I don't know. This is one bug here. See this dash? I don't know why this happens. It happens temporarily, and then it fixes up. But it's a bit weird. It's strange. I do wonder why that happens. It kind of removes the UX experience. We need to fix this bug. Yeah. I don't know how to explain this to the AI model though. Alright, so I'm gonna have to explain it. Alright. I don't know if it's actually gonna get these results. Let's just see if this is gonna come with the R2. Okay. Oh, yeah. I think he is getting the data, but it's kind of weird how it shows the dashes. It's a bit weird. Yeah. We built the fastest and most affordable lead discovery plus LinkedIn scraping platform in the market. 2.5 billion data sets, but expanding well beyond that. Yeah, man, that's awesome. And you know what? Like, we should do like a partnership. I mean, in the sense that we wanna integrate with a lot of platforms, and we wanna also charge for enrichment credits. So basically, dropped you a mail though. Thank you, brother. I really appreciate that. So we want to integrate with a lot of different platforms. So you might be one of our platforms that we want to integrate with. So just let me know, man. Um, yeah, I'll email you, man. Thank you, brother. So there's this one bug that we're facing here, which is the dashes. They seem to be happening quite often, and I have no clue why. So it's kind of weird. All right, we're gonna ask the AI. We're gonna ask the AI. Yeah, there seems to be a weird issue, and I don't know if this is because the results are still enriching. Go to go to the next page. Oh shit, that's not good. 16. Bad, very bad. See, this is a very weird bug. It doesn't seem like they're enriching actually. I just looked at the row status, it's complete. And as you can see in the screenshot, it's showing as dashes. I don't know what the hell is going on here. So when we start stress testing is when we start seeing weird issues happening. Okay, yeah. Oh, actually, wait a minute. Hmm. A weird bug. Very weird bug. Yes, finally. So the data is in a database. It's just something is wrong with the front end. Seems to happen quite often. All right. API returned a missing parameter error. Okay, I don't know why that's happening. This is a very complex software, by the way, that we're building with AI. So to even get to this point is very interesting, but there is definitely a lot of bugs. What the hell is this? I don't want to listen to that. Serper web search skipped. Oh, not enough credits. That's fine. Yeah, okay, that's cool. I mean, I don't mind those failing, but I don't know why there's dashes showing up everywhere. It seems that the results do eventually show, but this is really bad for UX. We need to identify what is causing this issue. There's just some like inconsistency in the code. I don't like this music. See, like this one here, right? This is actually stuck on enriching. If rows are impending, aren't they meant to show the waiting icon? Because I can see a lot of rows are impending, but it just shows dashes. I mean, so I see a lot of rows in enriching, but it just shows dashes for the pending columns. Xenon, man, thank you, brother. I'm gonna send you my calendar link. Let's hop on a call soon. So guys, if you guys are releasing anything, interesting, let's do a call. Let's hop on a call and we can see how we can partner. I mean, we are making something really cool right now. So we're making something quite cool where anyone can create these unlimited workflows. Unlimited, basically. When I say unlimited, I mean any amount of workflows you can imagine, you can now build with our tool. Da, da, da. I found the issue. Let me check the API to confirm. I understand. The issue API. The real problem is row added and never initializes the cell state for the new row, and cell updated events so status pending might not even be sent by the SEC emitter. Probably only fires when events actually changes. So there's a gap where the row shows enriching. Okay, I think we need a better fix than this. Please make sure that your fix is not over-engineered. Please make sure that the fix you're applying will not cause more issues. I would rather have it that we simplify the current code rather than add more complexity. Okay, and another thing, though, you need to make sure it doesn't break UX or backend functionality. So do this carefully, look at the code and see how we can refactor it so this doesn't happen again. So there's an issue here where these cells show up as pending. So I can show you this example here. Oh, they don't show up as pending, they just show like a dash mark, which is very bad for UX. So I need to identify what is causing this. I knew it was going to do a very over-engineered like fix to this problem because it always does that, right? It tries to like find solutions, or not actually solutions. You need to think of a root cause. There's a bug in my fix. Is empty is referencing is pending, but is empty isn't defined until line ends. Okay, it's to revert my is pending instead fix the data dash. This avoids forward reference issues and keeps logic in one place. But why the hell is the data here empty? I'm not losing my mind here, right? Okay. Okay, all the data. Oh, there's a lot of pending data. That's not being my trigger dev on. Let me check trigger dev. Yes, it's on. So let's go enrich batch. Is it running still? It's still executing. Okay. I do wonder though, because you've exceeded 3,000 logs. I can't even see the logs. Huh. Hmm. It just stopped here. I'm not sure why. After page 310, it just stops right here. Okay, so the table that you created after 310, the rest of the data is stuck on enriching. I think it actually got the data finally, but why is it so slow? Hmm, 310. Yeah, it's just not showing anything. Yeah. Okay. I think it might have fixed the issue. Can you please review the code properly to see if this is a proper fix and a root cause fix, and if anything else might be causing this? Also, I noticed that after 300 and row 310, it switches back to dash. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe do I need to restart the server or something? See this. And this is a compute column, so pending icon instead of a dash. Missing state. Why is it missing in the first place? Why would cell states be missing? Yeah, finally, it does show the data. So it did work. 400 rows. Nice. All right, guys. We fixed the issue. Fixed the weird bug. Okay. Stressful. So the next question is, I don't know what is called. Oh. Depending icons work for rows that are still enriching, but the dashes for 300 plus tells me there's a deep issue. Have a complete, but the row data haven't been flushed from the cell table yet. That's good. So let's create a new recipe now. Can you? By the way, I see one guy who's persistently staying on the call. Who is that? Let me know who that is. I'd love to chat to you. Can you turn on the V3? Let me just restart this. I'm going to restart this. So if you guys are interested in what we're building, we are building a make.com kind of workflow creation tool that lets you create workflows like this in minutes by speaking to the AI. We have very deep layers of validation, and if anyone is interested in signing up to our platform, we have the site here. It's called rnews.ai. Sign up to it. We have 2,500 people on the wait list right now, and you know there's just a huge demand for this tool, and we are rushing to launch it. But we want to make sure that it's actually ready before we launch it. So yeah. All right, let's see this. Yeah, that's one fix. This one. Cell record doesn't exist. Under complete, but still cache case. 300 rows, 410. I need to check my credits. Because I don't know if let's check how much credits we ran. So we did 791 credits. Yeah, there's something wrong here. Shouldn't have used 791 surely. 791 credits. Did we actually spend that many credits? That's the question. Oh yeah, we technically did, right? We had one supper here and then we had another one here. So technically, no, that's only one. Yeah. How did we spend so many credits is the question now. So I'm going to take a look if we had another one today that was running. Sure. Can't tell actually. It's kind of weird. I hope we didn't spend that money. So one issue that we were consistently was that it would call the API more than once. It's like a race condition. We don't know where this race condition is actually coming from, but it just happens when you build these complex softwares. So we need to find out what is causing that as well. So I'm trying to find that out. So 300 credits, 800 credits a day. I actually need to check because I know I spent 300 on that one at least. Maybe here we spent a bit more. Maybe deep dive, domain intel. We only spent 10 on the domain intel. And I think Discord, we spent, oh yeah, Discord we spent a lot. Surely. No. Maybe 60. I actually have no clue. Okay. 66 rows. So we spent 66 on that. I'm going to have to start again. I don't know if we spent a lot actually. Deep dive, HubSpot, classification. Don't think that was right. Market intelligence. All right. Stock market. Stock market. Nope. YouTube AI content research. We only have 50 here. We didn't do. We did SEPA, right? For this SEPA. So we have 50 here. SERP API. Then we had this one as well. And then that was the output. Let's see. Version 2. All right. I need to ask. I don't know if it did any double API calls. I have no idea. 791 credits. I'm a bit confused by this credit amount. I'm trying to think, did we actually spend that many credits or is doing a double execution? Okay. One thing that I'm very worried about, and this is why we moved to cell state, is double API execution calls. Now, I just checked my SERPA API credits, and it says that we spent 700 today. I know we created a few other recipes, but did we actually spend 700 credits? Because each search is 1 credit, and we did spend a few more in the other recipes, but definitely not 700. Yeah, we spent more than 700 actually. That's concerning. I don't really care that we spent 800. It's just I don't want double execution. This is a very big problem, and we're trying to solve it, but it's still happening, and I have no idea why it's happening. It's double execution happening. Check all execution records across all SERPA using enrichments. Yeah, it's going to check. So it's going to count all the cells. Hopefully we can find out what is going on there. Play some music. All right, let's get it. Let's get it, boys. Let's make some money. Let's make some money. Oh my god, I can't wait to make money with this. No, I don't care. I generally don't care about money with this. This is something that I really enjoy. Just building like really cool workflows. All right. If you guys have just joined, we are making a cool automated workflow assistant tool that uses AI to create NA10 style workflows using voice to text. So if you guys have used NA10, clay.com, we're making something similar to that, but it's a bit more powerful in the sense that you can actually just speak it to existence rather than wasting time, kind of drag and dropping nodes, playing with code. We're trying to help people save a lot of time. Okay, it's just trying to identify bugs now. I'm play some good music, not this dead music. All right. All right, let's see. Oh, yeah, that's fine then. Is that all for today, though? But these from today. All right. Let's get going, boys. Let's do it. All right. We're making some money. Make some money. We're gonna make some money. All right. For everyone that's joining, we are creating a N10 style kind of system where you can create these really cool workflows. I'm going to show you here with one example. This is a bad example. Maybe this one. So this is one example here, for example. I know I keep saying example, but essentially what we're doing is we are asking the AI model to create workflows, these kind of workflows using voice to text. So we just say, can you just connect all these different APIs together and try to, for example, scrape the website, find the companies, find the CEOs, create an AI message from that data point, and then we can connect to another API endpoint, which will essentially reach out to them through email. So you can connect to HeyReach or Smart Lead or these different platforms, and yeah, that will let you create very personalized, high personalized messages. Or let's just say that you want to create a bot which automatically comments on different users on Twitter, right? So you can create a system which scrapes the most recent posts of a founder, influencer, by just speaking to the AI and say, can you just create a recipe which scrapes the most recent posts of a influencer and then reach out to them through Unipal. So you don't have to play around with code anymore. You can now just speak to the AI and it will bring whatever you want into existence. We most likely will open source this tool, only because I'm only doing this for fun and I want to destroy all the competition. So yeah, this will be open source. All right. Yesterday. Oh, okay. That works. Hmm. 450 credits. That doesn't explain 800 credits though. Oh yeah, it might have been from later removed during testing. All right, fair enough then. Should be fine. Should be good to go. All right, let's see. I'm going to create a new recipe now. See, please turn on the V3 Copilot evolution. You need to create a very useful recipe using Composio. Please, with this new workflow, start with ingredient creation through the necessary tools. There before you begin, because this is a very important thing that we need to split test. And we need to cover as many different edge cases with the ingredient creation process as well. Please consider all potential edge cases and make sure they are added to the list of things that we need to look out for and add them to the skills. All right, let's see. All right. Okay. We actually need to start testing it. Okay. Testing the HTTP MCP. I want you to commit everything to me and make sure Railway is deployed successfully. And then I want you to give me the instructions to use the HTTP MCP of Aries.ai. Let's see what's going on here. Okay. can you check billing and see if the billing is properly connected and it connects through charged enrichments? Can you also tell me exactly what should charge and what shouldn't? And does it track properly in the UI? The BYK. Let's take a look here. So it should tell me, I don't see any BYK though. Okay. It's quite strange because if you look at BYOK, bring your own key, the number here should be a lot more because I use Composio ingredients with my own key, not the platform keys. And I used non-composing ingredients as well, and they're not showing that the actual API amount is not actually showing. Also, this is another issue here. Also, are you 100% sure that the AI message credits, like when I message the Copilot, is actually increasing the credit amount? I have so many, like, there's so many products out there that just like want to take your money and just like charge you for basically no real value. We're trying to build something a bit different from that. We're trying to build something that's actually useful, and we're trying to help people, you know, create these very complex workflows just by speaking it into existence. All right. We're just going through Twitter right now, seeing what's up. I do this because I want to see. So we're going through Twitter right now to see if there's any opportunities, anything we should add. So let's create a new workflow. Yes. We already did the GitHub. Can you do an ingredient that we don't have? Make sure it's always ingredients we don't have. I'm going to delete this key. I can't show you guys this, so let me quickly turn this off. All right, create the key, copied it. Now I turn it back on. If you guys are interested in what we're building, go ahead and comment below. This is the key. Please save it. Okay, Composio fetch mails, fetch emails. Yes. I just realized I might be exposing my credentials here, but I think it's fine. Yeah, should be fine. All right, find Composio. Cool. It's interesting because this guy is actually direct compared to our other tool, Linktify.net. So we have this other tool that we launched a while ago, that we're not really heavily marketing right now because I want to market Arnie's instead. And this tool is an outreach tool. It's making like 2K a month right now. Let me see if we got any users. We did get one user. It's not getting a lot of users, not getting a lot of traction, but we're trying to grow the platform. We're trying to see where it can go. But yeah, we're back to building. So continuing on from phase 3, it's going to test it out. Let's check if the Arnie's MCP works. Actually, can I just go here now? I need to see if this is actually production ready. It's very, very important. We need to start signing up and testing everything out now properly. So firstly, how do I log out? All right. All right. Need to fix this. If you guys are interested in joining our Discord too, link is here. Just gonna send you guys an invite link. Please sign up to the waitlist here. https arnies.ai. So if you guys are interested in signing up to our waitlist, the link is there. And this is our Discord if you guys want to join it. This is the Discord. So what we're doing now is we're going to set up loops.so, a marketing campaign now for Arnie's to get people to our Discord. And let's create a campaign. I'm actually going to do it for, let's go like create a new one. Sign up to join our Discord. Join our Discord. Hey guys. Email to everyone who has joined waitlist. List for Arnie's.ai. To give you a backstory, I've been doing lead generation for around 6 months. Heavy user of NA10, or 6 years actually. Heavy user of NA10, and we wanted to create a platform that allowed anyone to create GTM workflows in minutes without having to spend thousands of dollars on enrichment credits, such as how Clay.com charges. But on top of that, we wanted people without technical ability or technical know-how to create any kind of workflow flow they can imagine with Arnie's.ai. We're not in the age of drag and drop. We are in the age of speak and let it become real. Right? So you can speak things to existence. And this is what we've built and this is what we want to provide to the world. If you guys are interested, we're now a few weeks away from launch, but we want to invite people to our Discord. Here's the link to our Discord. Just go ahead and join it and join the community. We're looking for beta testers. We're looking for users to use the platform to give us feedback. Anyone that can provide great feedback, we're happy to give you 1 year supply of Arnie's for free in return for early user feedback. I'm going to use AI to improve this message because I don't care. I don't care. Please improve this. Guys, this is how simple I like to keep it, right? So I just literally go here and I just go here. Please improve this email newsletter. All right, and boom. Guys, oh my God. I just improved the bloody thing so well. I did it. Okay. All right, guys, we're just gonna put this here. I'm gonna put the link here. Guys, been working extremely hard on this platform, and you know we are very close to launching it. I think I like this one more. I think maybe this one. Okay. Let's do this. Next. Send. So you guys can join the Aries.ai Discord now. Let's see now. Oops, it's gone loops. New contact received, contact updated, contact added to audience. Added, received. Hang on, let me go here. See, let me delete this. The trigger. Audience. Change only an audience. Which audience is this? Beta. Let's see. Oh, we actually have one in. No, okay, got it. All right, let's do this one. Contact added to. Yes. Let's go here. I don't even know how to use this. This is not the right one. How can I convert this to? I convert this to.
Just gonna copy this. Oh, ready. Cool. That's it. Done. Done. Awesome. All right, let's see this now. All right, there's a bug here. Let's fix this bug. Okay, so we're going to be launching the product soon in a few weeks, and we need to make sure the sign up, sign in, login form works and is secure. For some reason, when someone signs up, the verification email is not sent in the production. Can you just check why that is? Okay. Just take a look at this. Okay, nice. And now it shows everything. AI. It seems like it didn't really listen to me. YouTube content analyzer. Okay, nice. All right, guys, I think that's about it for now. It's really good. This has been a really good chat. If you guys are interested in Aries.ai, please sign up to the waitlist. We are very interested in getting people onboarded and signed up. And we are going to launch something quite big. So please go ahead and join. Take care.